It's Tech Tip Tuesday at the Lexus Virtual Classroom here at Northside and Westside Lexus in Houston, Texas. And we did it. We're on part 4 of our Lexus Personalized Settings 4-part mini-series. Today we are looking at a category called Other Vehicle Settings. The thing to keep in mind about this category is it might be different from Lexus model to Lexus model. So depending on the equipment on your vehicle, and if you have things like an adjustable power back door, you may see different items in your list than what I'm able to show you here with the vehicles that I have access to today. But don't worry, if you have any questions, you can always leave them in the comments below. I'll be glad to get back to you. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so that you can be notified when we release our next tech tip video. Let's come on into the Lexus Virtual Classroom. Let's learn together. Taking a look at our demonstration 2020 RX 350 with navigation, press Menu, come to Setup, slide to the left, go to Vehicle, Vehicle Customization. If you missed any of the other parts of this mini-series, door lock settings, climate settings, or light settings, you can always check them out here on the playlist specific to this mini-series. Today we're going to Other Vehicle Settings. This RX has driver position memory with driver's seat easy exit and a height adjustable power back door. So we have 2 items in this category for this particular vehicle. Driver's seat easy exit, full, partial, and off are our selections. Now it says driver's seat easy exit slide, and that's because what you're adjusting with this setting is the position change for the seat bottom cushion when you turn off the vehicle. A full slide is going to give you the most access. Partial is going to keep you a little bit closer to the foot pedals and the steering wheel, depending on your driving position, of course. If you already are quite tall and you have your driver's seat positioned pretty far back, there may not be any additional room for the seat bottom cushion to slide. So not to worry. Your power, tilt, and telescopic steering wheel setup will tilt and tuck away when you turn off your Lexus vehicle that's equipped with these features. Let's talk through each setting option and some real-world practical application for this feature. We'll start with the full setting for the driver's seat easy exit slide. You're going to experience this feature based on your driver position memory setting. Make sure to adjust your seat, steering wheel, and side mirrors. Then save your driver position by pressing Set, Let It Go, and then your driver number. Make sure you hear the beep. From your saved driver position memory setting with the full track customization turned on, if you turn off your Lexus and then release your seat belt, you'll see that the seat is going to track back and the steering column is going to shift up and away. I have the door open so you can see this better, so I'm sorry it's dinging and yelling at us. If you end up too far from the brake pedal and you need a little more help, you can do the partial customization. But if you prefer to have more room to enter and exit the vehicle, you can put your seatbelt on and you'll see your seat track forward. Another option, if you haven't remembered about being able to put the seatbelt on, is to just give one push for your engine start stop button, which takes you to the first stage of accessory mode. Then you can comfortably and easily reach that brake pedal, start your Lexus, put your seatbelt on, and you're ready to go. If we customize the seat slide to partial, the seat's not going to track back quite as far as with full. But again, keep in mind, even that full setting can't track back if the seat is already as far back or close to the end of the seat track mechanism. If you don't want the seat to move at all, you can turn that feature off. When you select the off for the seat slide, you're only turning off the seat slide. Your steering wheel will still tuck up and away. And notice that our seat bottom cushion remained in place. So make sure to enjoy and explore the customizations that are available on your Lexus for other vehicle settings. Whether it's adjusting the seat slide from full, partial, or off, or if you have the capability of adjusting the tilting and telescoping steering wheel for tilt only, telescope only, so you'll see that the steering wheel has tucked in but not lifted up and away. And my personal favorite, tilt and telescopic, so that you have the maximum amount of access to enter and exit your Lexus. So the steering wheel has tucked up and pushed away. Or if you need to, turn it off. If you're in a vehicle like the LS, depending on the equipment level of your vehicle, you may have even more adjustments under other vehicle settings for the driver's seat easy exit. You'll have full, partial, and off for the seat slide that we've just discussed. But you also have an option to lift the seat. Again, full, partial, or off, if that is your preference. And then a final item is the steering column. Tilt only, telescopic only, tilt and telescopic, which is what we've seen previously, or turning it off to allow the steering wheel to remain in place if you're using the steering wheel to position yourself as you enter and exit the vehicle. Let's set everything to full and take a look at how that works. So watch not only the seat track, but the elevation of the seat bottom cushion and the tilt and telescoping of the steering wheel. I'm going to turn the LS off, undo my seat belt, and you can see that the seat has slid back, raised up, and the steering wheel has tucked up and away. Taking a look at the power back door opening adjustment customization. This is a customization that you can do right here, nice and easy, through the system if you're not adjusting it at the back of the vehicle. And it gives you some visual cues about how high or how low you would be allowing that back door to power open. You have 5 different height adjustment settings to choose from. Choose the one that works best for you, test it out at the back of the vehicle, and you're all set. Now, this is great, and it's possibly one of those things that they just throw this on here because the vehicle is capable of doing it. I prefer to skip this setting inside the vehicle and do the customization outside the vehicle at the power back door button. Let me show you how that works. To adjust the height of the power back door from the rear of the vehicle, position the back door at the height you would like to save. Just push to close. Stop the back door where you want it, and then push and hold until you hear a series of 4 beeps. Now this new height position is saved. If you would like to clear this height position and reset, push and hold, listening for 6 beeps. Keep waiting, 2 more. Now this position is clear. So it's reset to the highest possible setting. You always want to know that the height of the opening is safe for your interior space if you're opening a power back door for your Lexus inside a garage or covered parking area. Once you know you have the correct height for your space, you can locate the button on the interior of the vehicle, use the button on the key fob, or the touchpad at the back door, or if you have a kick sensor or another hands-free opener, depending on your Lexus model and year, there's so many options for how to power open a back door nowadays. When you're ready, give a push. If you're pushing the button from inside the vehicle and you hear this, nothing, guess what that means? It means your back door is locked. Go ahead and unlock your doors and then push the button again. You can also push to close. You just have to hold for a quick second. If you're using the key fob or a smart access entry for the rear of the vehicle, it's going to unlock automatically because you'll have your smart key on your person. In a lightning fast bonus round of topics, if you happen to have the additional topic of convenience services, click to open and you'll see 3 customization options: on while stopped, and off. The convenience services customization modifies suggestion messages for headlight operation that will be displayed on the multi-information display. If you have shifted your headlights to the DRL or all off position and you start to drive in a dark area, you might get this pop-up message: turn on headlamps, if you have convenience services settings on your Lexus. The headlamp pop-up seems to only occur once per key cycle, so be on the lookout. Not to worry, if you leave your headlights in auto, they'll come on for you. Huge shout out to my friend and fellow technology specialist, Terrell Beasley, for finding out more about the convenience services feature and for letting me know that you need to drive for about 20 seconds before it kicks in. Thanks, Terrell! When convenience services are turned off, you won't receive messages about needing to turn the headlights on. There are certain messages that you will still receive. You're still going to get these messages, including things like key not detected. That's a really important one. It just means that they're going to be on by default and there's not a customization. This is an example of a non-navigation UX. Pushing menu, coming to setup, vehicle customization, and we find convenience services. But notice on this model, we don't have other vehicle settings. That's because the package on this vehicle does not include driver position memory for driver easy exit mode or a height adjustable power back door. What's important is to become familiar with the features that are on your Lexus. You can learn more about the Lexus Personalized Settings for your vehicle on lexusdrivers.com. Well, thanks so much for dropping by the Lexus Virtual Classroom here at Westside and Northside Lexus in Houston, Texas. We're always so glad to see you here. Stay tuned because our 2021 full model deep dive tutorials will be coming soon. We'll see you next time.